What you're about to witness will make you question everything you thought you knew about football. There's a skill move that Lamine Yamal performed last month that has broken the internet. Over 80 million views across all platforms. Professional defenders are having nightmares. Even Lionel Messi was caught on camera staring in complete disbelief. FIFA's technical committee called it impossible. Former Ballon d'Or winners said, "It defied the laws of physics." Sports scientists are still trying to figure out how a 17-year-old's body can move like that against world-class opponents. But that's just one move. What we've compiled today are 5 skills that have completely shattered social media, left legendary coaches speechless, and forced football academies worldwide to rewrite their training methods. The first skill happened during El Clásico at the Santiago Bernabeu. Yamal received the ball surrounded by 3 Real Madrid defenders. What happened in the next 2.8 seconds has been called the greatest piece of individual brilliance in Clásico history. The entire stadium went silent. Even Real Madrid fans started applauding. But here's the terrifying part for every defender in world football that wasn't even his best skill this season. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because what you're about to see will change how you think about what's humanly possible in football. Full SRIP tellets start with a skill that literally broke Twitter and made grown men cry. The move against Real Madrid that we're calling the Bernabeu silencer. It happened in front of 80,000 people who couldn't process what they were witnessing. Yamal received a simple pass on the right wing with Ferland Mendy approaching fast, David Alaba covering the inside, and Chouamini tracking back. 3 world-class defenders, perfect positioning, nowhere to go. Any normal player would have passed backwards or tried a simple 1-2. Yamal had different plans. In one impossible motion, he flicked the ball up with his right foot, performed a complete 360-degree spin while the ball was in the air, and controlled it perfectly with his left as he completed the turn. All 3 defenders were left standing like statues. The Bernabeu crowd erupted in disbelief. The replay was shown 12 times during the broadcast, and each time it looked more impossible, sports scientists later analyzed this move and discovered something shocking. The timing required has a margin of error of 0.01 seconds. That's faster than human reaction time. Yamal wasn't thinking, his body was operating on pure instinct that shouldn't exist in someone so young. The second skill happened against Manchester City, and it left Pep Guardiola questioning everything he knows about football. Yamal was trapped in a box smaller than a penalty area by 4 City players: Kevin De Bruyne, Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and John Stones. Literally no escape route. What happened next will be studied in academies for decades, using touches so subtle they barely registered on camera. Yamal somehow glided through all 4 world-class players without any of them getting near the ball. He wasn't running, he was walking. Every movement was calculated. Every touch was poetry. After the match, Pep said something that sent shockwaves through football. "I've coached Messi. I've worked with the greatest talents in history, but I've never seen anything like what this boy just did." The third skill is the one that has Ronaldinho himself admitting he's learned something new. It happened against Bayern Munich in the Champions League, and it left Manuel Neuer applauding from his goal line. Yamal received a crossfield pass 25 yards from goal with the ball coming in fast and high. Joshua Kimmich and Alphonso Davies were closing him down rapidly. Without letting the ball touch the ground, he performed a perfect volley control with his weaker foot, flicking it up and over Kimmich's head while spinning away from Davies. The technical difficulty is off the charts. The ball was traveling at 45 miles per hour. He had 1.5 seconds to react, under pressure from 2 world-class players. Yet, he made it look effortless. But the skill that has coaches completely baffled happened during a match against Atletico Madrid. Stefan Savic, one of Europe's toughest defenders, was approaching for a tackle that looked certain to win the ball. Yamal somehow performed what can only be described as a standing rainbow flick while moving at full speed. The ball went over Savic's head. Yamal ran around him and collected it on the other side. The crowd went mental. Even Atletico fans were cheering the audacity to attempt. This against Savic in a crucial La Liga match shows confidence levels that shouldn't exist in a teenager. This wasn't just skill, this was pure football. Genius mixed with ice-cold nerves. The fifth and final skill is the one everyone's still talking about. It happened against PSG in the Champions League, and it's already being compared to Maradona's greatest moments. Yamal was running at the PSG defense with Marquinhos and Presnel Kimpembe set perfectly to stop him. Instead of trying to go around them or between them, he did something that broke physics. He performed a move that combined elements of the elastico, the step over, and something that doesn't have a name because it's never been done before. Both defenders went the wrong way simultaneously. The ball never left his control for more than a millisecond. The PSG players stopped to applaud. Their own fans gave him a standing ovation. The French media called it football from another planet. Here's what makes these skills even more incredible. They're not party tricks. Every single one served a tactical purpose, created a scoring opportunity, or got Barcelona out of trouble. This is functional magic. Most players might produce one moment of genuine brilliance per season. Yamal produces them every match. His brain processes the game faster than opponents can react. His feet execute ideas that other players can't even imagine. What's terrifying for defenders worldwide is that Yamal is still developing. He's still learning, still adding elements to his game. If this is what he can do at 17, imagine him at 25. Football analysts have tried to find comparisons. Messi's close control, Ronaldinho's flair, Neymar's unpredictability, Maradona's balance. The conclusion: Yamal has created his own category. Former Barcelona legend Ronaldinho recently said something that shocked the football world. "I watch his videos to learn things I never thought of." This boy is already playing football from the future. 5 skills represent just a tiny sample of Yamal's weekly output. There are dozens more that could have made this list. The scary part? He's just getting started. When you watch Yamal play, you're not just watching football. You're watching the evolution of the sport in real time. Every touch rewrites the textbook on what's possible. Defenders have started having team meetings, specifically about how to stop him. The conclusion? You can't. You can only hope to contain the magic for 90 minutes. Lamine Yamal isn't just performing skills that shock the world. He's showing us the future of football, and it's more beautiful than we ever imagined.